What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to change some things up. I felt like the videos are getting monotonous on us here, and I want to show you another one of my golf carts here. I've been working on this back in Thanksgiving of 22, be honest with you. This is a 04 Club Card DS. It's an 8-passenger golf cart. It was a gas-powered golf cart. I got the frame for free with one seat pod, and this is not a Club Card DS seat pod. I'll explain all of that in a video I have coming up on this golf cart. It's not done, and there's a reason why, and I'll explain that too. Today's video, we're going to be installing the EVA floor mat, or marine floor mat. I've had this video on the computer now for about a month or so, so I thought about just releasing it today and showing you guys if you're interested in putting the EVA floor mat, EVA marine floor mat on your golf cart. Simple, man. This is simple, and this is cheap. Be honest with you, 59 bucks for entire roll for this entire golf cart was very cheap, and to say I've been quoted almost $1,000 for a custom floor mat, which I just wasn't going to pay. With that being said, we're just going to jump into this video. We're going to have more videos on our other white DS golf cart very soon, but I just wanted to change some things up. Let's just jump right into the video. I've never laid down this EVA foam before, but it's got like a double-sided or peel away tape on the back. I went ahead and I vacuumed off the deck of the cart twice. And what I'm gonna do next is this right here. Not exactly sure how this comes off. I don't believe that's big enough to get around the pedals. And anyways, I'm probably just cut a slip between here and there. That'll allow for the room to get there out of there. Once we get to that step, I'm gonna do just a little bit of trimming and pop it on over you know, the thing itself. And then I'll remove the backing is my plan, and then stick it down. But all right, guys, so we're gonna get this mat rolled out here. See exactly how long it is. It's very you can tell it's been rolled up for a while. Wish I had something I could put on it to hold it in place. I might have to get like some clamps or something. I want to say this mat is 47 wide, because this cart is 44 wide. Wish I had some more clamps, to be honest with you. Number one, I like it so far. Number two, I'm not sure if you've noticed this or not, but it's not cut equally proportionate. So each one of these runners here, okay, on the passenger side, I got like maybe 1/4 of an inch of new runner. And on the driver's side, I have almost a full runner by itself. You can see that. So if you weren't picking up what I'm putting down, that is one side of the mat. That's the other side. So if you want it to match, you're gonna need to, you know, look at that beforehand and make sure your mat is the same way or not. All right, guys, last minute thinking. I forgot we need to paint this before we lay the foam mat down. All right, so I'm about to start drilling for this here seat. What I've done is I've taken my square and I've marked my lines. Maybe kind of hard to see. That's where one frame rail goes. This right here is another frame rail. That's a frame rail, and that's a frame rail. I went ahead and measured it from the back here to here is 16 inches per side, okay? And I measured a 1/2 inch on the sides here on the other side as well. Now, the reason I got these towels here is I'm gonna use the big clamps. I'm gonna try to clamp this down, okay, to the golf cart so it does not move when I'm drilling. So that might be an idea for you if you're doing something similar. So grab yourself some towels and some big Irwin wood clamps. So I pulled the golf cart out, got the floor mat in place here, stretched out. I got 2 tape measures here. side by side. And the reason I'm doing them side by side is I wanted to make sure both tape measures are semi-accurate to each other. Then I'm gonna place one of the tape measures on the other side, and I have an aluminum angle that I bought yesterday for the seat base mounts. I'm gonna put that across it as a straight edge so we can cut it, but we're cutting this right here at 85 inches long. Guys, here's the deal. I'm a believer in Christ, and I don't live a perfect life, nobody does. But if this isn't, I was thinking to myself, how am I gonna know 85? I wanna make sure it's semi-right, okay? But check this out. Where it's at, it's pulled up against the carpet down there, okay? Coming all the way down here, at the 85-inch mark is already a line. That's amazing. That is just amazing. So I took this piece of angle here on the 85 mark, and both sides, even though there was a mark already in it, I defined the mark a little bit more with a pencil here. Okay, drew a line all the way down. Sweet. So the next thing we need to do is measure where the brake pedal and everything is at. Off of 58, we need to come off of that. Measurement here. The first one, I'm gonna say 4.5. I'm gonna say 4.5 by 12 3/4 and 13.5. Back up. Hey. Y'all got this problem here. The dog is blind. Wants to always be right up underneath you. I guess it's scared. So I cut like a P out, or a backwards P. You'll kind of see what I'm talking about in a minute. So I cut like a rectangle out, but I didn't take the rectangle all the way to the 58 mark. I just took one slit all the way there, so we can kind of like wrap it around it. I'm thinking, because here's what I should have done if I was thinking back at it. Since this piece back here was cut by hand, I should have made this my back piece here, and then I should have put my straight edge piece in the back that came from the factory. I should have made that one my front piece, but I've already made the cut, can't change it now, but let's roll with it. Let's measure the accelerator pedal next. So the accelerator pedal is going to be a little different. I'm not going to go to here. I'm going to go to the pedal rod, whatever you call it, itself. That's going to be like 19 3/8, I believe. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come off, let's see, 19 3/8 by 5 off the front. So 5 off the front, 19 3/8. And then I'm gonna just cut a small square for it to rotate. I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. All right, go play. Go play. I hear something. I could close the door, but November 3rd, and it feels beautiful outside today. Golly, it feels good. Not sure if y'all can see this. Sorry, it's got some sun and some glare, but shadows. There's my straight edge, and we're basing everything off of this side here. I'm gonna just roll with that. Okay, coming up there. I think that turned out pretty decent. What do y'all think? I think it looks pretty good. All right, guys, so here we go. Check this out here. I need to go in here and take a straight edge, start cutting all this right here down into here. Cut is, I just followed that That edge of the frame there fits pretty good, kind of snug. I think it looks pretty good. This is the driver's side edge. You can see there's a smidgen of black there where a new rail was starting, I guess you'd call it. I think it turned out pretty good. But we're not done. This next part is going to probably be the hardest part, and that is laying it down and sticking it. I might try to work from the front and go to the back. Not exactly sure yet, but let's get started. Alright, got some caulk, or a caulking tube. Try to roll it out as much as we can with that. Oh crap. I left some pliers right here, right freaking there, and that's where I got a bump at. Didn't I say something about rushing? Didn't I just say something about rushing? Golly. Let me bring you closer. A big indention right there for her. See it right there? Looks like a, well, I'm not gonna say what it looks like, but yep, pliers. Great. All right, this very next part here, we got one piece left over, which is like a scrap remnant of it. What do you think we should do? I'm thinking about coming up here, getting in here, and following that line all the way down, and cutting that so you can see this right here, piece of aluminum. Trying to just sneak up on that cut. I think this right here is the way to doing it. We push it all the way up against the edge, and then I'm gonna try to slit it up here, and I'm gonna try to cut it off of here, if that kind of makes sense. So we got the mat installed. Next thing I'm gonna do is go underneath the cart, find the holes that I drilled previously for the lower portions of the seat pods. I'm gonna poke them up. This is a punch, but I'm gonna use it kind of like an awl, and that way I can drill this mat out, place the seats on, and bolt them up. Hey, how you doing? Good. Good to see you too. Come on, dog. All right, that's one hole here. I'm just gonna come through and clean it out. It's done. Repeat that on all the other ones as well. All right, guys, so here it is. Progress is being made. Both the seat pods are mounted. I did put this seat on here because I was thinking, hey, this is about the same color as that, and I was wrong. Colorblind must be. Just popped 2 holes down here in the mat and disconnected the wires from the Anderson plug. Maybe show you down in a later video. Kind of easy thing to do there. It just snaps in place. And there's a spring that you have to push down in order to pull the wires out. Just did that, pulled that in there. We're about to vacuum it out. But yep, there it is so far. I think it looks pretty good. What I like about this right here, I'll tell you, it's soft and it's waterproof and it's really stuck to the golf cart very well. What I don't like about it is this color really shows dirt a whole lot, and I don't like that. And if I was going to do it again, which I will be doing it again, I'm not going to get this same color here to do it again. Well, there it is, guys. Pretty simple install. It's cheap to accomplish. I think this whole roll was $59. And if I was just going to do a regular, 2-passenger or 4-passenger golf cart, I could have done 2 or 3 golf carts for one single roll. So if you're a dealer, that might be something you're interested in. I'm not sure. Or you're into flipping golf carts, you could do that as well. But that's about it, guys. I appreciate you watching today's video. I'm gonna have one other video on something of this golf cart probably in the next video. Then we're gonna talk about the golf cart and what I don't like about it. And we'll get on to that in another video. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.